Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Eldora. We're car number 1 here at this massive 20 car field. I think there's 2 splits, maybe 3, I'm not sure, but really big field. Definitely gonna have a consolation. I think only 16 make it in, so 4 people will be going home, but we'll see how this goes. We're car 1. Track is getting faster because we had a completely fresh track to start with, but it's definitely faster now than it was in the beginning. We'll see if we can improve on our practice time. I think we can. Just gotta try to get on the bottom the best we can. That was pretty decent. I didn't want to get all the way to the inside wall. 3 and 4 you can get all the way to the inside wall. Trying to keep it as straight as we can though, not get too sideways. Able to stay very on throttle for qualifying. A 2, oh, that was not great. A 2 was not very good. That's not going to be pole for sure. We got beat out by Anthony and Colton like we did in practice. Definitely messed up our line somewhere. But that's all right. Hopefully in the feature, well, we have a heat race and everything still, but in the feature, it's going to be a little bit of tire saving, I feel like. So that's going to be very interesting, trying to work your way through the field towards the end. How many laps is it at the end? Let me see. Is it a 30 lap race? I hope so. No, it's only 25. That's kind of disappointing, but 25 lap race, still tire wear will come a little bit into play, but we have a couple of heat races first, so I'll bring you guys back, get ready to take the green. All right, getting ready to roll here. We qualified 3rd, 2nd for heat number 1 here. Hopefully we could try to beat Anthony. Passing's going to be pretty tough with a fresh track right now, so we just need to wear it in as much as we can and all that. I don't know how, like, warming up your tires is going to go in dirt. I don't know if you want to warm up your tires for, like, a heat race and stuff. Get them a little warm rather than just going off cold rolling. Not 100% sure. I feel like warming up will help a little bit. Just because you can get a little bit quicker after a few laps on your tires. So I feel like heating them up will help that. But we shall see. I cannot speak. But I wanted to run the dirt street stocks for this season, try to help out the guys that run rookie series and all that. They could kind of maybe pick up some off of what I'm doing in the street stocks. You definitely want to take care of your right rear in the actual race. In the heat race, we're just going to be going for it. It's just going to be balls to the wall. But in the feature race, we're definitely going to back it down a little bit. If we get passed by a couple people, that's fine. I'm hoping to pass them back towards the end of the race.
All right, Earl, all on you.
But we're going to go in 4th gear here, not 3rd, because shifting slows you up a little bit.
Hey, bud, come to the green.
Decent start. Anthony was definitely in 4th gear as well. I could hear it. Sounded like a lawnmower. Like we got inside of him turn 1. He slid up a little high, but he's going to have a run on the straightaways up higher. Try not to over-rotate the car and lose too much time through the corner.
You're clear. 19.70.
Let off a little bit on entry. It seems like 1 and 2 is a little bit more top dominant. Oh, it looks like he got the wall behind us. So they're battling behind us a little bit now. We got the lead. That's great. Seems like a little bit higher of a line in 1 and 2 is faster though right now, so that's fine. We can take advantage of that now that we're out front by ourselves. 2nd place got the wall a little.
Way to go.
Not sure what happened there, what they're talking about. We'll see some of what happened after the race.
18.504.
But trying to warm in, or not warm in, wear in the track and stuff.
That's awesome.
What happened? Oh, I don't see Anthony anymore. Rip, where did he go? I looked down at the standings, and that lost me a lot of time getting sideways and stuff. Kind of trying to catch this grip right here. What are we halfway through this? We are. Car behind me is getting in the wall a little bit, and that's slowing him up. Because wall riding is not really a thing anymore, which is great. You could wall tap with the right rear if you bounce off of it, but getting your whole car to ride on the wall like you did before, not really a thing much anymore, which is awesome.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Perfect. Love to hear that. Hit the fastest lap. Because the bottom in 3 and 4 is definitely fast. P6 hit the fastest there with a 2. This is number 15 car. But you can see how the top's not really working out for the guy behind us very well. In 3 and 4. He's hitting the wall there too. bounced off of it a little bit. But it looks like we'll be able to pick up the win and start first here in the feature, which is massive for us. Very happy about that. Definitely did not want to get caught back behind too much at all. I wasn't expecting the top to come in so quick, honestly. I thought the bottom would be a little bit better earlier. It definitely isn't 3 and 4, but that's always Eldora. We'll see how much this track gets worn out through heat number 2 in the consolation, though. But got the win in the heat race. Anthony's on pit in 10th place, so he's going to have to go to the consolation.
Sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean to crowd you that much.
That's unfortunate. I have to go back and see what happened there between all of them. I know that Anthony got in the wall when he was on our outside.
I didn't need to get into the 5. I tried to turn right and just stuck on the fender, so I wasn't trying to spin out.
Yeah, it sounds like some people got together. Oh, yeah, we do have
a
new paint on the car. I do like it. The light blue and stuff really shines on it and everything. Got a nice looking car though. I didn't change like the sponsors from what we had before, but I changed like the scheme a little bit. I think I want to say I did, but I put a spec map and stuff on it. It looks good to me. I like it. And the Mistler up top looks very good. I'm happy with it. So let's go back and see what happened with Anthony and them in the race, because I don't know what happened. He ran high turn 1. I think he got the wall here. Oh yeah, his right rear clipped and he came around. And then what happened after that? They were side by side. 2-car ran them up a little bit, but they stayed clean. I went back way too far. I was trying to press play. They clip a little bit off of this corner. Just running super tight. He was coming down a little bit. They were running their lines just tight. Oh, and there's a car on his inside. So yeah, I don't think you could really turn in right there like that early when there's a car on your inside. He's trying to turn, but isn't getting his car to rotate because he doesn't have the angle. But he was trying to shoot down low, and that was not working out there, unfortunately for him. Saved the car though. Oh, but he got clipped. I think this guy got clipped again, didn't he? No, he like straightened out and spun him, it looks like. So that's unfortunate. But let's go into heat number 2 here. That seemed to be what happened. Everything out of that race. But heat number 2, top 6 make it. I'm happy we won. First place is off very quickly up there. He went very, very early. Let's get a different camera, something that's a little closer. We could see a little bit better. But number 1 car, number 7, number 1 on the side of his car, because we're the number 1 car. But he is number 7, car number 7 at least, with number 1 on the side. They're pretty much single file until about 3rd place. 2-car trying to slide up a little bit. 18 holding that outside lane though. Running really well. Oh, he got the wall really hard there. Shot to the inside. 2 cars already going inside luckily, or they probably would have spun together. Still a little sideways on the exit there. 2 cars holding well on the bottom though. Trying to go 3 wide here. 2-car throws a slider. The car number X going to cross over all of them. 18 got by the 2. Car X is going on the inside now. Gonna tap the 18. Oh, and the 18 got a tap from the 2. Good shot forward though for the 18. And then the 02 is getting into the 2 back here. They almost wrecked behind. And all these guys are in the top 6. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this 02 car number 9, Tyler here, is in 6th place. So no reason to ruin that, because that's the transfer spot currently. We'll watch back here. These guys for 7th throwing a slider. Car 3 with car number 20 throwing a slider there. Got the Mountain Dew on the side of that car. I love that. Love to see it. Love me some good old Mountain Dew. The 20 car throwing a real tight slider. Shocked they didn't wreck there. 3 wide. Coming off turn 4 a little bit. 3 car gonna slide back up. Not quite. Not able to get in front, but pass up here. 2 car going low on car X. The 8 car got in the wall. That's massive. He was up in 2nd. He is really struggling now. He went from 2nd all the way back to 6th there. He is in trouble here starting lap 7 of 8. He's really tight trying to run the outside. It's not quite working for him right now though. Car 20 is getting under him. Sliding right up on the entry of that corner. That was sketchy. But able to hold them off right now. He's in the transfer spot currently. Final lap here. 20 and the 3 look like they're going to be battling it out. If the 20 goes high, expect a massive slide job from the 3s. 3's going down low. Is not going to be able to quite get there, it looks like. Tries to get the run on the exit. They're side by side. Oh, I think the 20 got him. I think the 20 just barely got him. Yeah, he did. Just barely. By, what is that, 9,000ths of a second? So that was super tight there at the line between them. But the 8 car ruined himself by getting in that wall. That sucked. He was running real solid up in second for the longest time, and then he just got that wall way too hard, stuck on it. And I think and he came right down into the 18 when he pulled down off the wall there, because the 18 was down below him. And that sent them back up into the wall and lost so much time. That's what really happened. But we got the consolation race. There's 4 cars trying to fight for 8 spots, but nothing really too special ever happens out of this. So I'm going to skip through the consolation and bring you guys back for the feature race. You know what? These guys are getting ready to take the green. Let's watch this, actually. I'm watching on Anthony's car. He qualified pole and wrecked out in our heat. So he's starting last in the inside row. We'll see if he can make up any spots here. They're already 3 wide in front of him. But top 4 make it. He's in a decent spot already. Looking like he's looking on 5th place now, the inside of that 25. They hit in front of him. He's able to get down low. They're nearly 4 wide on the outside. That's crazy. They're 3 wide going into the corner. He goes way low. He's going to slide up. He got really tight there. Going to get a bump from the 25, though. 12 car is right on his door, though, really low. He's got a guy that's inside and outside. Working for that top 4 spot already. 13 and 25 get together behind them. They're still 3 wide. I think he was 5th in that situation. The 12 car is 4th. Slider really tight there.
Come on in.
That was about as tight as you can make it. Definitely close calls there, but it's the consolation. You got to make things happen at this point in the race, I feel like, to make it in. They're fighting really tight up front, 2 wide. That 3 and I want to say 11 car. Couldn't quite see the number. I want to say it's the 11 car out there, so we can still see him if we move up a little. Clutch you on board with the 3 here. Oh, Anthony's actually in the wall back there, but he's fine. He got off it pretty quick. He's got a good gap. 13 and 25 are wrecking back there, but we're not that focused on that. Oh, 3 car tried sliding up right into the nose of the 11. They nearly get hooked into the wall. Anthony with a massive run on the outside there. Running right on that outside edge. These cars are so heavy feeling, and running that wall is very tough without sliding up into it. Definitely have to have a little bit of throttle control for it. The 11 and 3 side by side, door to door. Anthony's trying to make a run on the outside there. He's going to be able to get to the outside of that 11. I just don't know if that outside is still there in 3 and 4. It seems like it might be. I don't know. Might just be like more outside. Interesting. But the 11 car is holding well on that inside. He's only running like a lane lower, if that, really. He's running on that door of the 3 car a lot of times. But if you're clear by yourself, I feel like you can make that bottom work in 3 and 4. The top seems dominant in 1 and 2. Oh, Anthony got the wall a little bit there, but he's up to 2nd. Very tight racing. Getting close for that transfer spot. Tight top 4 here, and the 12 car is trying to make a case for himself to get into the A-man now. The 8 car is in trouble, being the last one there in the transfer spot. That 12 car is trying to charge hard, but we got to change for the lead there. Anthony throwing a slider up top, real clean, way out in front for that slider. 3 car is going to try to do the same here, it looks like. Going way low and sliding way high. It seems to be a good way to do it. It's just going super low and sliding up. Anthony doesn't have the room to slide him back, but it's getting really tight here for the transfer spot. They're getting nearly 3 wide here for 4th place, 3rd, 4th place. The 8 car goes to the bottom. He's getting steamrolled by the guys in the top. The 12 car got in the wall a little bit, slowed him up. But he gets a great run on the exit, slams the wall again because they're 3 wide. I don't know if the 8 car quite knew that and was getting close to the top of that. Actually finishes it, and he gets 4th. He got 4th over the 12, over the 8 at the line. Wow, I didn't realize that was the last lap. That was kind of nuts. No, go back to that. That was kind of nuts how close that was at the line. Just barely over the 8 car. Absolutely crazy there. Oh yeah, you could barely see the nose just ahead of the 8. That's nuts. He was sending it there on that last lap. So good run for the 12 car getting up into the feature there. The 8 car barely misses it, unfortunately, because he messed up in the heat race and then just ended up in the back of that 4 person battle. So we're starting up on pole. See how this goes. Hopefully we could try to lead every lap, all 25. There might be some cautions, who knows, because there are cautions in this series. It is a C-class race. It's not the rookie one, but I think the guys that run rookie trying to work their way up through the classes can learn a lot, hopefully, watching the street stock races. That's my goal here, at least, is try to help the guys that are running the rookie series, but I'm not necessarily running the rookie series. Just like tips on this car in general.
I like your spoiler, bud.
One main thing is change your steering
Thank
ratio
you.
to 4-to-1 instead of the 6-to-1 they have it as default. That will help the car react a little quicker, and you'll have a little bit more control over it. It's much easier to get the car to slide back one way or the other. You want on dirt your lowest steering ratio. That will help you out quite a bit.
Get refocused now. Everybody settle in.
But we're getting ready to go here for 25 laps. Start out in 4th gear. I wouldn't be shocked if the guy on my outside starts in 3rd, because it looked like in his heat he really took off. But when he goes to shift, we might pull ahead of him. That's what I'm hoping. If he's side by side with us, who knows? But yes, good luck to everybody.
Be on the ball, man.
Need to try to get a good start here, hopefully. Wait for that pace truck. We're going. Yeah, the one car definitely is in 3rd. But look, he shifted and he fell so far back there. As soon as he shifted. And they're throwing sliders behind me for 2nd. That's why that is really dangerous. And this track is very cleaned off, and immediate caution. Nice, love to see it. But track's very cleaned off from the marbles from before, so gonna have to get those marbles back on the track. But first lap caution, we're gonna have another restart.
We're on 1 to go.
All right, getting ready to take the green again. Hopefully we can have as good of a start. I don't know what the 4 car is doing on the outside. Oh, we're single file, actually. Everything's single file. I forgot this series even had single file. I thought it was double file, honestly. Completely forgot about that. I haven't ran this series like in a couple seasons now, so I forgot that this was a single file restart, honestly. But I cannot see the pace truck. And we're good to go.
We are going. Be ready.
7 car definitely shifts. He actually might be shifting twice. But you can see how much he loses when he goes to shift is the thing. So this being single file, maybe we can actually get some green flag racing now. That's nice. And we're gonna run low. Try to keep the car as straight as we can for the exit. Seems like that works in 3 and 4. They're gonna have a massive run.
18.4, 7, 2.
But if I get to the top well enough, we should be fine. But it seems like 3 and 4 at bottom still works pretty well. As long as you don't get too sideways or anything. Try to save the right rear a little bit. I'm trying not to go full throttle down there, or even up here all the way.
Hit the fastest lap.
We hit the fastest lap. Yeah, it was the first full green lap, really. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we don't kill the right rear too much, because I know the one race I ran on week 13 at USA, I got out to a pretty big lead, and then I was killing the right rear the entire race. So 2nd place caught me by like half the time. He was like a little over 3 seconds back, and I only won by like 1.6. But definitely destroyed the right rear on the car. So I'm trying to take care of it a little bit, but still be fast. Just fast enough.
5, 5, 9.
Because I'm not sure if like running the outside in 3 and 4 or the inside in 3 and 4 is going to necessarily be better for the tire. I think as long as we're not like too sideways, really, it'll be all right. But he's definitely starting to get big runs on us through 3 and 4 now. Going into 1 and 2.
6, 0, 7.
Just trying to run the outside as well as we can in 1 and 2, though. Get that grip and keep the car straight. Run this middle a little bit, because it's not as slicked off, and a little bit of marbles are building up there. We're not going to lose as much down the front stretch to him. A little too sideways there. But so far, so good for us. Just trying to maintain the wear on our right rear. I ran like a 20 lap run in my practice beforehand, and my right rear was at like 75, and you definitely could tell in the lap times. I was like 5, 6 tenths slower than my first lap or second lap when I was running like hard in the beginning. And we were still in the 18s, but I was running like 18.8, 18.7-ish, something like that.
Sorry, I glitched out or something. I don't know.
Yikes, that doesn't sound great. 7 car took a look to our inside there, but no slider or anything like that. He wasn't really close enough to do that anyways, and he lost some time. He lost some time there on the back stretch. Oh, I'm wondering how these tires are going to do at the end of this thing. Because the top 3 of us are pretty gone from everybody else. We have like third place has a 2-second lead over fourth, pretty much, or 2.5-ish. But I'm not sure how this is all going to play out because we are pretty heavy on throttle, but I'm in the grip in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I'm trying to be a little bit more lenient on it and just getting the car to straighten out before we really get on it, and that's going to be a caution. So seems like the 12 and the 6 may have gotten together here, like on the back stretch or something, so we're going to have another restart. All right, coming around for the green again. I'm trying to keep my tires cool by like not scrubbing them or anything. I'm trying to stay in these marbles, see if maybe that'll cool them down some. Not wear them out anymore, or just try to preserve the tire wear on them by cooling them down. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Kind of heard it might be, but I'm not 100% sure. And the guy behind me definitely starts in like 2nd gear or something, so got to keep that in mind. Can't see the pace truck. He's gonna think I'm going early, and we're waiting on that one. Oh, delayed green. Okay, single file. Don't know what happened there. I guess some people might have spun out. Not 100% sure, but we gotta wait on the pace truck now, which we gotta wait to come back around. He was going through pit road. Not sure what the delayed green was for there. That's kind of weird. Maybe somebody came to a stop on the track because they were trying to catch back up. But everybody, oh, another delay green, so we're gonna go around one more time, it looks like. But they were trying to get a jump on me because I went super early the first 2 times, and that time I wanted to wait to catch them a little bit off guard, which definitely worked. 3rd place was nearly passing 2nd. So they could have potentially gotten a black flag because 7 car was trying to cheat out a little bit to the inside because he definitely gets a jump starting in a lower gear. But when he shifts, he definitely loses time. 100% he does. Like, I could probably start in 3rd and it wouldn't be that bad, but I just don't want to lose that time down the front stretch. And if he gets right to my bumper again, I'm definitely going to be waiting again. He like wanted to go, but then stuttered for a second, so we went. I was gonna wait a little bit longer, honestly, but I didn't want him to start cheating up on us a little and get a jump. Cause it looked like he wanted to try to get to our outside, which honestly is the best play, because it's definitely the way to pass in 1 and 2 for sure. But I could probably throw a slider and clear it, but I just did not want to get into a slider battle right there. But we're a little bit past halfway now, because caution laps do not count. Still gonna try to run this middle the best we can. We got a little bit of a gap right now, which is nice. We just gotta keep the car steady on the wall up here without hitting it. We're doing a phenomenal job of that in 1 and 2. Very, very happy about that with how we're doing. Ooh, way sideways in 3 and 4. It's definitely gonna burn up the right rear some. Don't know if it's any fast or not either. What I need is I need 3rd place to start battling with 2nd. Here we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see that in my mirror is slide jobs, but 3rd place was not able to make it really happen to where he had to throw a crossover. I can hear him hitting the wall behind us. Oh, he got a massive run on the outside. I'm gonna have to start just going up there in 3 and 4, it seems like. But it sounds like he's bouncing off the wall a little bit. Definitely a little harder to run the outside in 3 and 4. It doesn't want to grip nearly as much as 1 and 2. I'll tell you that. It's not the same. And we get a caution. So we're going to have like a 7-ish lap shootout here. 6 lap shootout, 7 lap shootout, something like that. So we're going to have to catch up to the pace car. And hopefully we can get a good enough jump and we're not going to have to worry about anything behind us. Okay, here we go once again. We need to get a good jump here. I'm happy we're out front because just being the leader has helped out so much. I think if we would have started in 3rd, we would have struggled. So got lucky winning our heat race and all that. So need to just capitalize on our positioning. That's about it. Just capitalize on where we're at. I cannot see a thing with my pillar. We're gonna go early. Sound like he spun his tires a little bit trying to shift. So that's gonna help us out. They're side by side for second too. Looks like third might have gotten the wall there, slowed him up. I thought I saw some people wrecking way in the back too. Not sure. Oh, it's definitely hard to run that. I need to just run that line I was running a little earlier. Especially with them throwing some sliders. Hope they just don't clip me or anything. But we should pull away a little bit with them throwing sliders. Gonna try to throw a mini slider up to this grip for the exit of 4. I think that's our best bet right now. Ooh, that was close to the turn 1 wall. About as close as we can get without hitting it. I do wonder if that inside is fast. I really do. It might be. 18.90. But at this point, I don't need to risk anything and change what I'm doing. But I want to know. Just trying to keep the car straight down here. We won't get a launch at all, but it might be one faster lap right there. That was an 8. Okay, that was like a 10th quicker than the lap before when we ran like top and a slight slide line. Slow one on the bottom. I don't want more cautions. We have a good lead right now. And burn up the right rear now because we don't have many laps left. We got 2 laps left there at the line. 18.92. See, that was a 9.22, so it was slightly slower. I'm gonna run high here, even though we don't have any threat. Try to get the run in here for the last lap, so I can run bottom in the 3 and 4 and be fine for our lap time. I'm gonna run a little low in 1 and 2, just so I don't get the wall. We have nothing to gain, everything to lose at this point. But thank goodness we won our heat race. That was massive. But let's go. Got our street stock win. That's awesome. I think we're like right at like 100 wins or something now. Like, I know I'm very close, but hell yeah, got first place there. Colton ended up holding on to second. Thank you. Anthony moved his way up to 5th. Good battle back from
Run in
him.
the back there, 5.
But damn, yeah, good run by Anthony. That's what I'm saying. He moved up from back there to
Stepped on my winky and had my
5th.
pedal slide during that fucking heat. I might have
Oh,
been
his
up there with
pedal slid. That's a rip. That's unfortunate. Colton held on the second the entire time. Tight battle there for second though. Gonna do a little bit of a burnout, even though I wanted to see what my tire pressure or tire wear was, but this is gonna completely ruin them. But you gotta do a burnout when you win, man. No matter what series it is. Like, I was car 1, I should have won, but at the same point, like, I can only go against who registered, and there was like 40 or 60 people registered. I don't remember exactly how many. I think it was about 40, 39, 40-ish, so it was 2 splits. And we just happened to be the best car there today. So got lucky in our heat race. What were our tires? 71 on the right rear. And if that's even after the burnout, then we did pretty well on our tire saving. So I'm very happy about that. But let's go back, see what happened at the start of this whole thing, because there was a big wreck to start off, and I want to know what happened. Because I know lap 1 there was a caution. Car X into the back of car number 12. Oh, the 18 got spun, and he was in like 4th at the time. Looks like he might have been coming down the track, maybe? It seemed like a little mutual. The 18's trying to come down a little bit. 00 trying to come up a little bit. It just barely taps him and gets him around. But, oh, and then gets nailed from the back. Jesus, that guy's car is done for, too. He had nowhere to go. That's unfortunate for the 6. He was just wrong place, wrong time at that point. But lap 1 wreck. Car X just got dumped there by the 02. He just got slid up into and dumped. Lap 7 here. The 20 and the 5. Super tight racing. Just everybody going for the same spot. 20 car gonna get the wall again. There's gonna be a lot of that, I imagine, with it. It was pretty top dominant, it seemed like. The bottom could work every now and then, but I think it was pretty top dominant. Damn, 6 destroyed the wall there. Destroyed the wall again. You can see his right front bouncing. So his day is definitely done. 12 car going up 2 straight, hitting the 20. and spinning himself out with the 20. 6 cars trying to catch up and almost puts it into the back of the 12, but gets a 2x from spinning himself out instead. Super tight racing. Oh, geez. Then they ended up 3 wide, so that was just tight. Anthony got into the 00 just a little bit. He was a little faster through the corner, but with a slight slide, he got into his left rear. Like, that's definitely not, like, on purpose or anything, but definitely messed them up, and they got the 3rd guy involved because it slowed both of them up, and unfortunately, a 00 went down the track. But he saved it pretty well. No caution, but then the 20 ran into the back of the 12. So much is going on in here. And then the 20 car just runs over the 12. That was bad. That was really bad. And then the 6 car, wrong place, wrong time again, but also at the same point, you see those guys wrecking. Just start slowing down. There's a brake pedal. 18, super sideways. 15 couldn't go anywhere. That was unfortunate for the 15, really. This is lap 20 when these guys start throwing some sliders on each other, and they had a really big battle behind me. I'm happy they started battling, though, because I pulled away there at the end. 3 cars super loose there, probably. Was he too much in the slick, it looked like? Maybe? Oh, yeah, he went in a little too low, slid up right into the slick, probably tried gassing it up there, and it just was not gripping for him. Got down into the 15 yet again. 15's just wrong place, wrong time over and over. They're all going nuts back here. They're like 3, almost 4 wide. What laps this? 22, 3 cars super sideways on entry there. Got into the 12 and the 00. I'm shocked there was no caution for that. That was lap 22. Car X goes up, gets into car 18. Does a nice little 360 and keeps on going. Loses a bunch of spots, though. And that is the end of it. So, hell yeah. Race number 1 on dirt this season. Actually, it's like our 2nd official one, technically, because I did one during week 13. And it was a street stock as well. But we're 2 for 2 on the street stock. So, since the update, I should say. 1 for 1 on this season. I think that might be career win number 100. I could be wrong. Could be like 99. I don't know. But I kind of want to check that now just to see. But we get the win. Car number 1 should gain some iRating. So let's go see what we end up getting out of this thing. Hey, that was win number 100 for us right here. We have nearly 800 stars, but that was win number 100. I thought we were really close, but I wasn't 100% sure where we were at. But that's awesome. Let's see what we end up getting out of this race. We got 47 iRating and plus 0.12 on the safety. That's really nice. Only a 2,300 strength of field. There was only 2 splits, so about 39, 40 people registered. But we were car 1. I figured we would be. I think a lot of times in these street stocks we will be, but that's okay. Gained a good amount of iRating, though. Well over 4,200 now. Well, not well over, but a decent bit over. It puts us a little bit more over 4,000, which I'm happy with. Give me a little bit of buffer to that. Ran the best lap of the race, had a good average. I hope I saved my right rear pretty well, it seemed like, and I started running that little bit of a slider line towards the end. Maybe because they were throwing sliders on each other, it slowed them down enough, but I'm hoping that I just saved my right rear enough and started pulling the way on that last little run, which was awesome. But great run by Colton and Colt. That's funny, Colton and Colt. And then Anthony working his way back up through the field, and it looks like the 9 car worked his way from 10th to the 4th. Some big movers in this one, 16th to 7th, this 14th to 5th. So yeah, some good runs by them back there. But 1, 2, 3, finish 1, 2, 3 makes sense. It was very tough to pass, it seemed like, up front. So very happy about that. Got win number 100 under the belt too, which is awesome. Hopefully the next 100 come a little easier, which they probably won't. I think the first 100 definitely came easier because I was running some slower things like the limited's a whole lot, and kind of took advantage of some weeks and stuff before I started recording them and everything like that. But I definitely don't do as many races anymore, and I race a lot harder things like the open supers and stuff. So hopefully we can start winning some open supers. That would be awesome because I feel like we're a much better driver than we ever have been. So especially with this new tire wear update and all that. We'll see how it all goes. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and you rookie street stock drivers out there, hopefully you learned a little bit. Just you don't have to be super aggressive on the car, like throwing it in and everything on this new tire model and stuff and the dirt model. Just take it easy, let off the gas a little bit, try to keep the car straight, but you want the car slightly rotated. You just don't want to kill that right rear and spin out a whole bunch. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit, and appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.